Everyone, it's me, it's Miss Hanner. What we're going to do today is we are going to talk about an Envision lesson that you guys will be starting off with, which is topic 1, lesson 1. And what that lesson is titled is Patterns with Exponents and Power and the Power of 10. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my whiteboard and we're just going to start off by just reminding ourselves, what is an exponent? What is a base number? So let's start out with so we're going to do base 10, which we already know. We have our 10 here. This is our base number. Remember, writing this in your notes would be very helpful for you to always have. You won't have to come back to the computer to find this information. Write it down in your notebook. Write notes as we're going. So this is our base 10. This is our 10. This is our whole number. In the upper right-hand corner, we always have a small number. I'm going to choose a 2 this time. That is called your exponent. Okay, that's your exponent. That's the O right here. Is it supposed to be an O? Okay, so this is our exponent. So we have our base number, which is the 10, and our exponent. The exponent is going to tell us how many times we're going to multiply that base number with itself. Okay, so we know our base number is 10. We have base number 10. And because we have that 2 in the exponent, we're going to know that we need to multiply that 10 to itself twice. So 10 times 10 is equal to 10 to the second power. Now this is the next cool part. I think it's cool. So we're going to find something else that equals 10 to the second power, or 10 times 10. That would be, let's show you how we're going to do this. So we have our 10. We know in the tens place we have ones. 1 times 1 equals 1. So that's going to be consistent. We're going to keep that number. But now we have, let's make a connection. We have 2 in our exponent. How many zeros do we have when we look at our 2 sets of 10? Right, we have 2 10s. So that means in our answer, we will have not 2 10s, 2 zeros. So in our answer, we will have 2 zeros. And what is our answer? Right, it's 100. So 10 to the second power is also equal to 10 times 10, which is also equal to 100. So when you look at 10 to the second power, you're going to start getting real comfortable with this. Automatically, you say, that equals 100. All right, so let's do another one. Clear my canvas here real quick. Let's do another one. So if I have 10 to the 4th power, I'm not going to write it, but we know 10 is our base number and 4 is our exponent. That is also equal to 10 how many times? Right, 10 4 times. So 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Now let's check it before we move on. Always check your work. So if you have 10, which we have, 4th power, so that means 10 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's look at it again. 4, what do we have 4 of those. Now let's keep going. We're going to make this into standard form number. We want one number. So if I look, my 1 is going to be the same because 1 times 1 times 1, no matter what, it's always going to be 1. Now, how many zeros do I have when I look at this whole section here? Right, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which also shows that I have 4 in my exponent. So that means I need to have 4 in my final standard number answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is my answer? 10,000. I have 4 zeros. 10 times 10 times 10. 4 zeros in my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 to the 4th power is equal to 10,000. We have our ones place, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So now real quick before we end our video, I want to pull up just a quick video that you will also see and not a video, I'm sorry, a little poster that you will also see that will get posted. Might not be this one specifically in your Google Classroom, so you can always use that as a resource. Okay, so if we look at that very quickly, you have 10 to the first power, skip down, which equals 10. It's just 10 times itself. 10 to the second power is 10 times 10, which is equal to 100. And if you see, quick review, we have 2 in our exponent. We have 2 in our answer. Same with this one. We have 1 in our exponent, 1 0 in our answer. 10 to the third power, we have 3 in our exponent. So that means we multiply 10 by itself times itself 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that means our answer has 3 zeros in the exponent. Now we have 10 to the fourth, 4 in the exponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many zeros? Right. 4 zeros in exponent. And you see we kept that whole number right there. The one stayed the same. Let's do one more that might be a little challenging. Hopefully I don't trick myself. I'm good for tricking myself sometimes. So if we have 10, oops, didn't need to write that. If I have 10, I'm going to write it all again, to the, hey, let's go for a 7, to the 7th power. That means we have 10 times itself 7 times. 10 times 10 times 10, that's 3, times 10, that's 4, times 10, that's 5, times 10, that's 6. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's always good to check yourself. Times one more, that's 7. So 10 to the 7th power is equal to 10 times itself 7 times. Now, let's have our last step. Let me change my color. Let's do some rainbow here. Well, not rainbow, but purple. So we have 10, or our 1. Now we need 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to put my commas in for my place value. I know that I have ones place, tens place, hundreds place. I need a comma. Thousands place, 10,000s place, 100,000 place, comma. Oops. So what do I have? I have, this is my millions and then my 10 million. So I have 10 million. 7 to the 10th power is equal to 10 million. Very good, you guys. So that is a quick reminder. Remember, as you're going through the video, if you need to pause it, if you need to rewind it, that is what it's here. Good. I guess you're 5th graders now. I can write in cursive. Good job. All right. Do great.